everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's Dos Cavazos here. I'm Anthony.
I'm Casey.
And today we're watching episode 14 of season 10 of The Walking Dead. So this episode is titled Look at the Flowers. And for anyone who's been a long-time fan of The Walking Dead, Look at the Flowers has some deep-rooted meanings to fans. Yeah. In the episode of The Grove, right before they went up on Terminus, when it was Carol and Tyrese, you know, that was the whole thing with the kids.
The two sisters.
Yeah, look at the flowers.
Which actually is a take from Of Mice and Men, if you've ever read that book.
What does that mean for this episode? That's what I'm curious about. Like, who are they referring to? Like, obviously, I think we're definitely now going to be switching away from Michonne. Obviously, that was her final episode, and we're going to go back into the main storyline. And where we left off is with Carol and Negan.
Yeah.
And I want to see, I'm hoping that they show us that interaction. Yeah. Like the initial interaction when she let him go. I want to see that. I'm hoping that they get into that. I'm kind of also curious about what the hell did she tell him? Like, hey, like, because, you know, I don't necessarily think Carol has that much sway in Alexandria, so I don't think that, you know, she may have promised Negan, like, oh, yeah, you'll be free after this. You can just walk around Alexandria and do whatever the hell you want. But she doesn't have the authority to do that. She's barely even there. You know, she wasn't a part of that society for a long, long time. Yeah. And, you know, they obviously all respect her. But they're not just going to listen to her. It's more like communal now. It's not like, you know, how Rick used to make the calls by himself. And it was, you know, the buck stopped with him. Yeah. So I'm very curious to see like that unfold, and I'm also curious to see what the hell Beta's reaction is to finding out that Alpha's dead, because he's gonna fucking flip shit. There's obviously the whole dynamic with Eugene having a date.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
his date. I wonder if he'll actually get to meet her, and then where she's from too.
Yeah. Well, I think that the idea that like the conflict is over, which, you know, Judith kind of told Michonne about in the last episode, isn't true, because, you know, with the Whisperer still out there and Beta's having such deep allegiance to Alpha, there isn't, I don't think it's over until you get rid of Beta. Like, I think once you get rid of Beta, like, that group will just fall apart. But, like, Beta still has purpose, and he's still gonna guide them, and they're fucking afraid of Beta, in all honesty, so they're gonna listen to him.
Alright, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you can stay notified for our future videos, and let's go ahead and check out this next episode.
Oh, shit. We're gonna see when she lets him out.
Seems to me you ought to be lining up your skin queen in your crosshairs.
What do you think this is?
The stone's on you.
So you in or out?
What happens if I muff it too? Could make things a hell of a lot worse for every man, woman, and child behind these walls. I am absolutely not down with that.
Oh, he's looking out for Alexandria.
What do I get out of it?
So you bring me Alpha's head, and that's what the people will remember you for.
I have your word.
If you do it fast.
Oh!
She got piked!
Screw you, Alpha!
It's not gonna give her any satisfaction, though.
It doesn't feel like how she wanted it to feel.
It took you so damn long.
Took you so long? Doing your dirty work?
It's done, all right? I held up my end. Now I am asking you to hold up yours. Just walk me through those gates so I can open up a new chapter in the Book of Negan.
I'm not going back.
What the hell are you doing?
Didn't give her the satisfaction she wanted?
She's gonna probably go look for Connie. Maybe.
You're free now, Negan. Do whatever the hell you want.
She screwed him.
You need to be alone.
Oh my
That takes time.
God.
Carol, damn it! I thought you redeemed yourself, and now I'm mad again. It's like she tried to blame that it took him too long, is why she didn't feel, like, good about it.
Well, there's people that died since then. A lot of people, actually. But, like, you know, obviously Hilltop friggin' went down.
And it never would have given her the feeling she expected it to. Because it's not going to bring him back.
I feel like the thing she's most focused on, though, is probably the fact that Connie's not there right now. Which we don't think Connie's dead, but she still thinks that she's dead, and that is obviously hurting Daryl. At least that's what I think.
The gang's back together again, almost, except for Connie.
Jerry just smiles that way when he sees anyone.
Some nuts can do that. You gotta go.
No.
You gotta go meet his woman.
Tell them already.
Excuse me,
I have a date.
I've been in radio communicado with someone outside our orbit, and we set up a time to meet.
What did you tell her about us?
And now you're going to meet her.
She could be another spy, just like Dante. Eugene.
Rosita, stand up for him.
I know.
I have some of the same questions.
No!
But if Eugene's instincts are that this
Aww.
Stephanie may be a new ally, then let's hear him out before we jump to conclusions.
Hello, Ezekiel.
Yeah, Ezekiel.
I like it here. I think some routine could be good for me.
I feel like Magna could have been a whisperer if she walked into the wrong group, like kind of like Michonne with Negan in the previous one.
The kingdom needs you. Make sure our legacy lives on.
Is he the new ruler of the kingdom?
There's no kingdom, there's no Hilltop, it's just Alexandria right now. Let's line up on this. Oh, Beta. Oh, fuck, he's gonna be so fucking pissed.
She was with Negan.
You fixed his mask.
You were the alpha now.
What did you say?
You're the alpha now. He got pissed.
She can hear you.
Oh my god, he's fucking crazy.
He's gonna keep her alive.
Listen.
He's crazier than Alpha. Don't hold her like a baby.
Shit.
Yeah. Where's Alpha? Look, whatever Lydia told you.
Where is she?
She is dead. She is dead. I killed her.
You liar.
Oh, the mask.
Oh.
Her mask.
The whole reason I threw in with them was so I could get close enough to Alpha to slit her throat. Why the hell else you think that your girlfriend let me out of that cell?
Your girlfriend?
Was that Carol?
Yeah. Is that real or is she hearing voices? I mean, she is known to hallucinate.
I don't know, where the hell does she think she's going?
Who the hell is that?
Oh, it's Alpha.
Oh,
She's hallucinating.
She's hallucinating. There she goes again. You didn't find your solace. You didn't find your relief.
Yeah.
It made it worse. Vengeance isn't always the answer.
Gosh.
So he's just gonna carry her head around in the bag? Live in concert. Is that gonna be him in the bag?
Yeah.
Oh, he hates his old self. No! Music is what we need to get through the apocalypse.
You sent him away, and he never came back. He died out here, alone and afraid, just like Sophia.
Oh my god.
Whispers?
Not their modus operandi.
Yeah, that's not a whisper thing. Oh no. No, Ezekiel!
Oh no, we didn't get her.
Shit! Oh my god!
We just ripped off her jaw, right?
Ezekiel, you need to go lay down with some soup.
I don't know if soup's really gonna help him right now.
Lone wolves are not thinking about the pack.
Maybe I'm pissed because of Hilltop. A whole bunch of children almost died because of you.
Daryl and Negan will make a good team, though. All I gotta say.
He'll never like Negan after putting him in that damn room for like how long, making him listen to Easy Street, and then obviously killing Glenn too. Half Moon. I'm pretty sure that was the album that was in Fear of the Walking Dead that Daniel dropped.
Ed was right about you.
Ed.
You're just a brainless clown. Keep it up, Carol.
Oh, I think she's getting the
If I
boat
know
up there.
the truth, so do you. Do you hear me, you empty-headed slit?
Oh, shit. Oh my god.
Okay, though, that can't kill her.
You stupid coos.
Carol needs to have some more positive self-talk.
Oh, the head's not gonna be there.
It's
So
right
he's not
here.
gonna believe him.
I swear to God, it was on that spike. Come on, man. The whole freaking point was just to use her as bait so I could get Alpha alone.
You sure took your sweet ass time, though, didn't
What
you?
is with you guys thinking I didn't do it fast enough?
Oh shit.
Are they gonna listen to Negan?
Alpha's dead because of you.
Oh, there you go.
We kneel
What?
Negan?
to the new Alpha.
Oh shit!
No fucking way! Oh my god!
Daryl, really?
Oh my god, I was not expecting that at all.
I mean, he did kill the
Yeah, he
leader.
did, yeah.
And I will surely run.
They're out here just having a party.
He's like, dude. This reminds him of his concerts, maybe? Can't tell if he's gonna cry or smile.
Oh shit! He's taking off the new half? Take it off all of it, not just half of it. Half. His face is so dirty.
If I'm the alpha, why is someone who was most definitely not the alpha holding the badass shotgun?
Ooh, he's back to old Negan.
No, he's gonna shoot him.
Daryl, kneel to the alpha.
Oh gosh, he's not gonna do it.
He's gonna shoot the other two.
I like it.
Don't believe it. He's not gonna do it.
You should probably shoot me.
I knew it.
Oh fuck!
Shit.
Just one bullet.
Come on, get him, get him.
Oh shit.
Tiny asshole.
That's where
Carol.
She spent all night under there. Can't get out.
Nobody's gonna be able to see
My
her.
mom used to say, everything works out the way it's supposed to. This way, friend. We're ready for you. Stop fighting. No matter what you do, you lose people. Just look at the flowers. Like you're supposed to.
No way. Is she like dislocating her arm?
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Carol.
I think she did.
I think she
dislocate
did,
her.
or like broke it or something. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this feels like going into Atlanta with Rick.
You don't kill people that don't deserve it, and you never kill kids.
What about Glenn or Abraham?
Remember, they attacked Negan first.
Yeah, that's true. What if she came back? Is this real?
Hello.
Ezekiel? What are you doing? The hell? That's weird.
Tied up.
What?
Someone having a tea party?
They put people to look like real people? What? Who did this? What?
Like he's getting a ticket?
It has the thing?
Gotta enjoy the little things.
It is pretty funny.
Still laughing?
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, hi!
Is that her? What? Don't accidentally grab the mouth.
I see now. Thank you.
Oh.
Whoa. I did not think he would do that.
He has a new, like, head on.
He's got something on that side, but...
Did he stitch her half head onto his head? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is he wearing her head?
Oh my
gosh!
gosh.
It's like fucking like Phantom of the Opera.
It's uncomfortable. Wow.
Another really good episode. I think some of my favorite dynamics in this episode were the relationship between Negan and Daryl.
Yeah.
Like I like seeing them work together, just because like neither one of them really like each other, but they both have like this weird understanding of each other. Like they're both the same type of person.
Yeah.
Not the same type of person. I don't want to say the same type of person, but they both come from like I guess rougher. I guess I don't even know what to describe it. They're on the same wavelength all the time. So seeing them interact together, even though they kind of still hate each other, I guess, but it's cool to see.
Yeah. I wonder if the other Whisperers are going to see Negan as the new Alpha, or if he's ever even going to go back.
No, I don't think he's going back at this point. Pretty sure that wasn't a hallucination, and Carol did go back to Alexandria. I'm curious if Negan is in the cell again, or if he's out and about. Like I feel like that'd be kind of hard to explain to people.
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see how that plays out. I want to see like what the rest of the community is going to think of Negan in light of like the events that happened.
I'm annoyed with Carol right now. Like she went back on her promise, her vengeance, like it didn't make her feel better, and now it's like she's constantly looking to blame other people. It seems like she was like, why did it take you so long to Negan? You know.
I have a very interesting relationship with Carol because, like, you know, she's done so much throughout, like, the tenure of, like, The Walking Dead, and I have so much respect for her, but, like, she's also been through a lot, too, so I try to, like, you know, try and think about it in those terms. But, you know, everyone's been through a lot. Everyone, even the people that you didn't see on the show, everyone's lost loved ones and whatnot. But definitely, we've seen her lose a lot more on this show, for sure, especially the kids. Like, she just has the worst... This is just the worst history with kids. Like, they just don't live around her, unfortunately. Beta is a country music star, or was a country music star. And I was wondering if he was going to cut off Alpha's whole face, but he just cut off that little piece right there.
So he like has half his friend, half Alpha.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. And now he's having a new army of walkers. So.
Yeah. No, I think he's honestly scarier than fucking Alpha. So I'm very interested to see where he's going to go next. We ran into this new person. So I've heard of this character from the comic books. I'm not going to say anything for Casey. I don't know anything really about this character, really. I know the name, but I don't really know anything more about the character in the comics. And I won't go into it now just because I feel like that's spoilers for the comics. If people want to go back and read the comics, that's fine. But it's going to be interesting because I think we're about to come up on a new community at some point. Eventually, after we conclude the Whisperer arc, which, we got some very disappointing news this last week that the season finale of this season is going to be pushed back indefinitely, unfortunately. Which was interesting because I thought, that shows, they filmed it a long time ago, and I thought they had maybe already had them edited, and post-production was all wrapped up, and it's just ready to air, but, we're starting to see a lot of other shows just also pushing back their finales and whatnot, it's unfortunate, but, it's the world we live in currently right now, so at some point we will eventually see the season finale, but we just don't know when that will be, so we only have one more episode left of this season for now, at least, so that's very sad, but we understand why.
I'm excited to see Eugene, hopefully finally meet this girl. I don't think it was the one that they ran up on.
I don't think so either.
I don't think that was her. It was interesting how she was putting the walkers like they were people. Well, I mean they were people, but putting them in situations alive people.
Gave Ezekiel a laugh attack
right
there with writing the ticket.
Yeah, so that's interesting. And I wonder if she's a part of a community or if she's standalone. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for our future videos, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye, guys.